Hello, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. I have another term for us. What is PDA? The research for PDA is very much in its infancy. It's considered currently like a subtype or branch of autism. There's really not that much information in the US, but the UK has something called the PDA Society. They have a website, that's where I'm getting this information. A PDA profile is considered to be somebody who has autistic characteristics plus the need to have control, which is often anxiety related. They're driven to avoid everyday demands and expectations, including things that they maybe even want to enjoy to an extreme extent. They tend to use approaches that are social in nature to avoid demands. They present with many of the key features of PDA rather than just one or two. They also tend not to respond to conventional parenting, teaching, or support approaches. But as usual, that sounds like what PDA is like from the outside perspective, what it looks like to an observer. So, what is PDA like for the person? In order to find information on this, I had to kind of do a little digging, and I found Dr. Deborah Berkovsky. I'm butchering her name. According to Dr. Deborah, she is the creator of Embrace Autism, which is an awesome resource for women in particular. According to their own research and according to notes from the autistic community itself, PDA profiles include things like being described as likable, sociable, chatty, creative, charming, charismatic, affectionate, determined, imaginative, and humorous. Individuals with PDA tend to have high levels of camouflaging, leading to more displays of neurotypical social norms, as in they may employ neurotypical forms of nonverbal communication, such as eye contact. They also exhibit high levels of anxiety, particularly in relation to uncertain situations, as in they may experience a panic attack or meltdown when they feel a lack of control in a situation. PDAers tend to have difficulty with self regulation. They can experience unpredictable, impulsive, and rapidly changing emotions. Most notably, individuals with PDA have high levels of avoidance for tasks and demands, as in they may be unable to complete daily tasks, including brushing teeth, doing homework, completing chores, following what someone has asked of them, etc. There's some alternatives to consider as far as considering the perspective of why these behaviors occur. From the same resource, there's an idea of rational demand avoidance, which is proposed by autistic scholars Dr. Damian Milton and Richard Woods. RDA implies that these behaviors are rational given that autistics are forced to navigate from neurotypical environments. For example, if you refused to go to school as a child, was this refusal due to pathological drive to be controlling, or was it because you were bullied, were required to cope with the sensory sensitivities of loud and brightly lit classrooms, and were required to navigate unclear rules and expectations? If you have been labeled as manipulative, it is more than likely you're trying to influence your friend's behavior as a way to manage confusing and unpredictable social interactions, or that you don't understand social hierarchies. Also, what about the idea of persistent drive for autonomy? This is the idea that's basically also describing PDA from the interior, the actual experience of the individual. So, members of the autistic community prefer to refer to PDA as persistent drive for autonomy. This reframing helps remove the stigma and serve as a reminder that may look manipulative and controlling to an outsider is actually an attempt to self advocate as a reaction to trauma and anxiety. Anyway, I will cite this website. I think it's fantastic for anybody looking for more information. This is taken from their blog. I'm trying to think of examples in my life, and I feel like there are way too many examples of this in particular. When I heard about PDA, I was like, oh my, is that that feeling that I get of like absolute, I don't know how to describe it, like absolute bulk, like I can't move forward. I was like, if I was planning on doing the laundry and someone asks me to do the laundry and I was literally about to do it, there's some sort of weird frustration that occurs in me where I can no longer do the laundry because you asked me to do it. I was just about to do it on my own. And now it's really frustrating because I wanted to do the laundry and I can no longer do it because you've asked me to do it. Another example would be let's let's just get really personal here and kind of my sister bought me a genealogy kit for Christmas last year. To be fair, it wasn't really for me, it was for my grandmother and she didn't want it and my sister offered it to me. And I've walked past it every day since then. Like, I literally look at it every day and I think about it every day. Because I know how much she was disappointed in my grandmother not doing this genealogy test and how much she wants me to do it. I don't know why, but I really can't find, like, I think about it and I try to find a time to do it and I just can't get myself to do it. And it's really frustrating. I would like to do the test. Um, and I know she's really frustrated because now it's been over a year that it's been sitting on my dresser, and she would like to know, she would like to compare our genetics, is really what I think some of the basis is. But I'm also curious about it. I love this kind of stuff. I don't know why I'm not doing it. It's really frustrating. I would like to do it too, and I would like to please her by doing the task that she has asked me to complete. But something within me really balks at it. Like, I really have a hard time getting past it. I'm trying to figure this out. Again, I'm not perfect. I don't have all of the answers. I am here trying to learn and trying to share my knowledge with anybody who is willing to listen. And I hope that it's helpful, and I hope it at least sparks some sort of curiosity in you to do some of your own research and exploration. Okay, that's all I got for you today. I hope it was helpful. I hope that you have a wonderful day, afternoon, morning, evening. I don't know where you are or what time it is, but I hope that it has been good. Take care. Okay, bye.